Harry, where did that go wrong today?
From the kickoff, the whole game, thought we were poor. I had an idea. The team knew what we were trying to do, knew how we could find gaps, and knew how we could break, and knew how we could kind of take apart Berry, but it obviously didn't work, clearly. We knew what Berry were good at, crosses and all that. I mean, look, I could turn around and say Berry were great and all that, but they weren't. We were just very, very poor.
Defensively, did you feel like you stood off them a little bit too much at times?
Stood off them. We allowed them to just, we gave them a runway to just go run and have a shot at Ross, and that's not defending. I know exactly what I told them. They understood exactly what I asked of them, but it just didn't happen today.
How angry were you with the players at half-time and then again at full-time?
Again, it's not about getting angry, it's just they're a good bunch of guys and they want to work, and we tried something which we worked on during the weekend and it looked good, and they understood it, but it was going to be very hard to be able to pull this off, and it just didn't look like it because they did it during training, but then coming out here they just didn't look for it. They were slow, they were sluggish, we weren't picking up any second balls. I don't think the ref helped in certain parts of the game, and I feel we allow them to play. Like I said, we knew they'd play 3-5-2. We know that they love crosses in, but like I said, we allowed them too much space. I mean, when you got two big boys at the back and they're small strikers picking up the second ball with no pressure on it, you got to be looking at it thinking, well, what's going on here?
Did you feel like you'd almost taken a step back to how it was when you first took over? Again,
hopefully it was just an off day. Like I said, they've performed well during the week. They've worked hard. We've given them the right amount of rest to prepare for this game. But again, it's just, I suppose it's just one of those games where you look at it and you think, thank God you got another game on Tuesday.
You took Hemmings and Hewitt off at half-time. I take it that was a tactical thing, not an injury?
No, tactical thing.
You talk about defending as a team. Do you feel like, I mean, of late you have done that, but today there were times where your fullbacks, for example, doubled up on and you weren't maybe getting enough support back from the likes of NCO and maybe no.
No, again, we had a plan and we knew exactly where them players were going to be positioned, and we knew that the wide players were going to get crosses in. Right, we knew that, so we allowed that to happen. But the problem was the fact that when their wide player was driving inside, we kind of gave him a free run all the way into the goal, and that wasn't the plan. We had a sitter that was going to sit there and block it off and kind of cut them off there, and then once they've crossed it, like I said, I thought Ross was all right today. And I thought once he had it, again, when we had the ball, the players knew exactly what to do, but that didn't happen today.
You mentioned MK Dons on Tuesday night. It can't come quickly enough. Are you the type of man that says, you boys got us into this, you get us out of it, or will you be making changes?
No, I'll be rewatching this horrific game, and I'll be looking at it. But like I said, I felt Vaughan did excellent when he came on, and I thought Christian put himself about again. So, like I said, I'm a coach that will give my players opportunities. Like I said, I felt we were off it today. And then you lead by example. Some players have got to take responsibility. And I mean, for me, even John, he's been fantastic since I've been here, but he was nowhere near of what he's capable of doing. So again, it's important that we kind of forget about this now, and we've got to concentrate now on MK.
Did it feel like the international break disrupted that sort of rhythm that you built?
Look, we can sit here and say all that as whatever we want to say about it, but what was dealt, and we just got to continue with it.
Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.